General Flynn said the Biden-Harris regime will declare a national emergency ahead of the 2024 election. I've been alluding to this for a while now. How else do you think they could take the election? There's no way with Biden running on the economy. Everyone from the top down know how terrible the economy is. Everyone knows how expensive everything is. Everyone knows that he's for open borders. Everyone knows that he's for war, and the majority of Americans are against all those things. And so no one is going to vote. At the bare minimum, people are going to stay home and not vote at all, and that's a win for Trump. And Trump will beat him in a landslide in the head-to-head match, and they know that. So that's why they have to declare this national emergency to make people have to stay home, so they can so they can't vote for Trump. So we're gonna watch this video. I don't really know exactly what he's gonna say yet. I haven't seen this video yet. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my Patreon. That's where I talk about things I can't talk about here. There's also a link to my Instagram and my merch store. Also, check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for news as well. All right, let's play this clip here. So here's General Flynn.
We should be prepared for this administration to declare some type of national emergency. I feel that. I know some of the things that they're doing in the White House right now that they're contemplating. I mentioned some earlier. So that's number one. The second thing, if everything moves forward and people, you got to get out to vote. We cannot have 65% turnout for a presidential election in this country. We have got to overcome. If there is a rig, we got to overcome it. And we have got to get 75, 80, 85% of people out there to vote. And frankly, for the Christian community in this country, you better get out there and vote. You got to get out there and vote. So let's assume that we win. Let's assume that Donald Trump is the president again, and we get some breathing space. We have like a life raft thrown to the American people so we can come up above water and start to breathe again. If that happens, I can guarantee you that this very, very hardcore progressive movement, the progressive left in this country and globally, they are going to come in and try to disrupt this country in as many ways as they can humanly do. And so,
and I agree with them. It has to. Everyone has to get out and vote. Everyone has to get out and vote, because if it's even any type of way it's close, which I don't think it would. It could be, but if everyone get out and vote, and if it's close, then they're gonna do some type of shenanigans. So it can't be close. It has to be by a landslide. And I think Trump definitely have the numbers for a landslide.
Because what they want is they want to point to him and say, see, he's a dictator, he's a bad guy. I think Trump was exactly right when he said, how we are going to be judged will be how successful my administration will be, his administration will be. We need to define on measures of success that we can clearly get to, like a strong economy, like getting us out of these endless wars,
right,
like clearing the streets of America from these just ungodly amount of illegals,
right,
giving the law enforcement professionals in our country their ability to be able to stand their ground again and actually be cops, be good cops, right?
Yeah.
Be law enforcement professionals the way that they're supposed to be. I mean, and there are other components of a very successful presidential, in this case, President Trump. And he's already proven many of these things, even while he's being beat up, in the head and shoulders for the 4 years about Russian election interference. So we have to be prepared for those couple of scenarios. One is what they might do right now. And number two, we get into office, and then what we're going to have to be able to start to do almost immediately. This is not politics as usual, folks. This is not about big government and little government, less taxes and more taxes. This is now about whether or not our country is going to be the United Socialist States of America or the United States of America. And I
agree. This is one of the most important elections, one of the most important in history. I mean, most definitely in recent history, because whatever way this this election goes the country. I mean, that's a fact. If Biden somehow pulls it off and wins again, it is the end of America as we know it. He will hand it over to China. It will be we will be. You think we're invaded now? You think we're being infiltrated now? What do you think what will happen when Xi Jinping activate those Chinese insurgents that Biden allowed in our country? Thousands upon thousands of Chinese um, insurgents is basically what they are, waiting on a call for Xi Jinping to activate them. What do you think is going to happen? I'm gonna play the last little bit here.
As a former blue collar Kennedy Democrat, right? I mean, I'll go at it with anybody today. But we're in a grave moment in time, and I want people to understand that. I really want people to understand it.
Well,
I'm out here fighting for this country. Go ahead, Jack.
I mean, I agree with everything General Flynn said there. This is a fight for which direction our country goes if we want to continue on as a free and sovereign country or not. And as simple as that. If you want to continue on as a free and sovereign country, you need to vote for Trump. If not, then you vote for Biden, and Biden ends up pulling it out. I'm telling you, I'm not being hyperbolic. It is the end of America as we know it. But let me know what you think about this. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe, and check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.